Hey everyone, Friendshipper here. So, isn't Hailey just awesome right now? Like, literally one of the best Descendants there is in the game, as everyone wanted her to be. She's strong, fun, reliable. She can do everything from bossing to mobbing to anything. She's like, I would say she's not better than Serena, but I think she's probably very close. Okay, yeah. So let's get into the build. I've had a few of you who asked me to do mobbing builds, so that kind of fall into place. Because obviously, I mean, trying to get world records is great, but how do I get there? How do I get the reactor level 5 that I need to be up here? How do I get all of these, hard stuff to get? Well, by killing mobs, by mobbing a lot, by doing dungeons, by farming really hard, okay? So I'm going to show you pretty much a series of builds, starting with this one, which is kind of cool, I think. There is a supermassive gameplay with it. And yeah, let's just get into it quick. So, got hard. Nope. There we go. Action build, okay. So, death by 1,000 cuts is fairly important here. Personally, I found it being the best when it comes to mobbing because it's going to kill what you don't see and what is out of range a little bit. Let me explain it to you. So with your new number 4 thanks to Cold Heart, okay, you're going to get things from pretty far away, but still they have to be within a certain radius, okay. This has no limits, so great. Yeah. Now Cold Heart. That's the new Descendant modded for Hailey, and it simply changes your ability number 4 into an AoE attack. Okay, that's going to kill enemies around you, like in a big circle. They're just going to instantly explode. Right. Also, it makes your number 2 a lot stronger by using your number 1 to somewhat, I would say, get 9 stacks. You are then going to unleash number 2 and get a whole lot of damage thanks to what you first did here. Same for number 4, always use number 1 first. That's the strategy right there. Right, now that this is said, let's get into the regular build, and then I will talk about that. So for damage, we have skill concentration, majesty, misuse, so usual quatuor, okay. Actually, wait, no. Misuse, front lines, skill concentration. I would say the fourth one would be skill. Yeah, skill. Where is it? Yeah, skill insight. But you're not using that because I still do have, I think, 95% crit rate with this build, so you actually don't need to go with that. Well, skill expansion, maximize range, and the special one, Marksman resolution. I also have some skill effect range right here as an addition to that as well. So my range is pretty much maxed out, as you can see here. So maximum you can have is 12,000, okay. And as you can see, I have 1,950. So super close. These are my other stats that go way up when I activate my number 3. Right, so now, well, focus on singular, focus on chill, so a lot of cooldown in the form of nibble fingers and pick-version as well. So here, well, I either use this. Personally, I kind of like to use either that because it's fairly strong and useful against bosses and stuff like that. But this is not bad either. Any level 5 reactor, even lower level, I guess, with cooldown on it is fairly useful, okay. So yeah, I would say go with that. That's probably a good choice. Then you could go with a few different sets, like for example the hunter set to get to have an ever faster cooldown, okay, on your number 4 and your number 2. Because right now with this I have 11.5 seconds as a cooldown, okay, and number 4 has 3.2 seconds. You could get up to 2.5 seconds and 9 seconds cooldown here if you put the hunter set, alright. But well, I didn't do that. So here for the set, I really like this one because you get an extra 60% skill criticality damage every time you use your number 1. You're going to get stacks, and the last 5 seconds, if you are at 10 stacks, you get 6% times 10, 60% critically damage raw. So that's a lot of extra power, which to me is kind of cool. And that's going to make your attack even stronger against the boss. So, and to be honest, this is a lot more badass to use this set. Let's just face it. Anyways, for the rest. So I personally like defense neutralization because it boosts both your guns, and it also boosts your abilities against bosses, against anything. The first hit is going to be pretty massive, and it kind of fits your ability number 4, which you are going to spam. A little bit of HP, skill critical hit rate, skill damage cooldown again, and skill critical hit damage. For the reinforcement, I personally went with extra skill cooldown, this, and I didn't even pick a third one yet. I don't think it matters too much, but I would say you could go. Wow, MP. MP would be what I would pick, I think. There we go. Alright, now for the guns. Well, there's 3 options I like to carry them. So this one is going to do some sort of AoE damage when you want to add a layer of damage. Okay, so you're going to use your ability number 1 and your ability number 4 in succession or in combination, and you can add skill card lancers to it, so as you can shoot your ability number 1 and also shoot your gun at the same time. So you can put 3 lancers down and then keep spamming your abilities at the same time. So that's a third source of damage that can just combine itself. Okay, so that's one option. Then we got the Frost Watcher, which is for killing the bosses. Every time you shoot the boss weak point from decently far away, and you also get 12. Yeah, but just shoot the weak points, you're going to get an extra skill power and crit. Okay, so shoot this, then use your ability number 2 or 4, and boom, more damage. This one is simply here. Is here for very one simple reason: the free sprint speed cores it has. So the idea is that you have this in your hands, you run around, and you spam your ability number 1 and number 4. Okay. If you do this correctly, you're going to use speed to be more efficient. That's what the gun is for. That's why I don't necessarily have a build on it. You can check it, I guess. There goes a bit for this, and there goes a bit for this. Boop. Yeah, the rolls, I guess. That's pretty much it. So enjoy this mobbing build. I mean, enjoy playing Hailey. She's awesome. She can do. Obviously, the gameplay is solo. If you haven't watched it yet. So yeah, I had complaints, but if I put a duo gameplay, it doesn't make sense, and maybe it doesn't work. But anyways, now you have a solo gameplay. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Like and subscribe for more, and yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
I played Luna, so you can't get any more boring than holding, right stick.
Yeah.
Right trigger. I'm doing Luna because I'm close to max catalyst on her.
Yeah. 60, you mean, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hailey as well. Hailey is also on the 60.
That's good. Makes more sense to me. If you have to reach someone to 60 catalyst, has to be Hailey. Cannot be Luna.
Yeah, now definitely.
Feels wrong a little bit.
Yeah. It is super cool now. Only sad part is that the reason why they made her like this now is probably that it's gonna take a while before the ultimate comes. But if the ultimate is gonna be better than this, dude. Oh shit.
It is. It could be another level.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
And that's gonna be something, alright.
Okay.
By the way,
very strong, yeah.
I got the stabilizer for Harris on my second to last run when I got all the materials to craft them. So all the runs that I did to get all the materials, like the very end, I finally got a stabilizer.
That's good. I'll take it one day.
Was unlucky, you know?
Career, there we go, it's been a while.
It's been a while. This might be good for Valve if this would work.